Yo, what's going on? DreamxEater here, back with another first to 5 here on MKX. Today looks like we got Nicatene versus Ciphen Wolf. So, sure to be an interesting one. Got smoke here coming out from Ciphen. Oh, wait, never mind. We're going to be starting off with Melina versus Luca. Okay, no. We're back and forth, going all over the place on the character select screen. Nobody wants to commit just yet. Looks like we do have a little locking in here, though. Ciphen Wolf going to be rocking the smoke, Triborg smoke variation. And we got Aftershock Tremor. Not crystalline, not lava, which is what I like. But we got Aftershock, so definitely going to be an interesting one here. Heading to the frozen stage. Let's go. All right, big start here. Gets the ground pound set up. Catches him. Goes straight in for some damage as well in the corner. Hard knockdown. Big jump in. Look at the range on that. There's the overhead. Nice avoidance there from Ciphen, though. Not going to get caught. Getting the plus frames off the EX smoke bomb as well. Poke to get out, but gets caught on the jump over. This is going to be a big opening here. Ciphen Wolf. Oh, no. Drops the combo a little short. Overhead into the smoke bomb does not connect. I believe you got to do the EX for that one. Here we will get a connection. Neutral jump punch. Into the standing 4. Get the spear. Jump in as well. Clean little damage. 28%. And the lockdown here in the corner for Nicatene. Plus frames again. Neutral jump kick. And that's the overhead. Finishes the string. Sends him out of the corner, but takes the round. Nice little start here for Ciphen Wolf. Oh, and there's that forward one. Tremor's forward one. 6 frames, really fast. So you got to be kind of careful. It is a high, though, so it can be ducked, but it's got some good advancement to it. So very careful with that. Here's the EX spear. Going to give him enough time to run in. Smoke bomb connects. Now, he did spend a bar on that 33%. Continuing the pressure. Interrupts Tremor as well. Jumping into the spear. Neutral jump punch. Lots of jump kicks here from Ciphen Wolf. And the anti-air is clean. Forces Tremor to have to break here. So Nicatene now out of resources. Will he be able to survive? That's a big whiff, but wasn't quite able to punish. Not looking great here, though, for game 1. Finds the poke hit, but again going for that jump over afterward. And Ciphen Wolf having none of that. So he's going to shut that down here. Game 1 going the way of Triborg. And we got Liu Kang now coming out from Nicatene. Going to switch it over to the Shaolin. All right, here we go. Destroyed City. Smoke versus Liu Kang. Instant air fireball immediately, but nobody's home. Here we go. Big opening now for Ciphen Wolf with that EX. Getting a little extra meter with those smoke ports as well. Going to be clean 30% straight to the corner with you. I believe he is plus off of that kick string there too. So the 114, I think it is. The drop, the overhead connects. This time able to get the follow-up. I wonder if that's a corner only thing. Because we saw in the Tremor match, he got the overhead into the smoke ball. It didn't work. But here, getting the damage. Keeping the pressure going. A break from Nicatene. That's a bit of an unfortunate one. And yet again, we get the poke. And he tries to jump out. Ciphen Wolf not falling for it. You don't get enough plus frames to get away with a jump over here. So Nicatene might have to come up with a different way to get out of these trouble situations when he lands a poke. It is your turn, but of course you don't want to be cornered anymore. Okay. Oh, gets caught by the knee. Trying to go for a poke. There it is. Poke into the EX smoke bomb. Just trying to catch him pressing. So far, decent defense here from Nicatene. Hasn't really gotten open up. As soon as I say it, though, the commentator's curse kicks in. It's going to be solid damage here for Ciphen Wolf, and no breaker to save the day. Into the overhead. Doesn't spend... Oh, he didn't have the meter to spend it, but the forward 4 low is going to do it. That sliding low has some great range to it, and Ciphen Wolf off to a quick 2-0 lead here. Nicatene going back to character select. Gonna try some Lin Kuei Cryomancy here instead with Sub-Zero. And here we go. Game number 3 underway. Same stage this time around. We'll see if the Grandmaster Ice Clones can kind of slow things down here. Okay, the air-to-air connection is going to be for Ciphen Wolf. EX Spear as well. Has enough time for the jump in. Into the Smoke Bomb. Neutral Jump Punch. Not quite as much gravity there, though, so... Or too much gravity, perhaps. The Armored Slide, on the other hand, is going to let Nicatene get out of trouble here. Sets the clone up, trying to put him in jail. Another clone there. Who doesn't quite get the connection with the clone on that situation for the freeze. But these clones are going to be deadly here for Ciphen Wolf. And there it is. The clone catches, but no big follow-up. Finds an opening anyway. Here we go. Smoke Bomb connects. Standing 4 into the teleport string. Goes for the plus frames off of 111. The immediate slide back, though, from Nicatene. Could be close to getting his first round. Here we go. Oh, no, just a standing 4 punish. Still gets the kill there, though. But these punishes, I think that's the second time he froze him. Unfortunately, not able to capitalize on full damage. We'll see if those kind of problems cause him a bigger detriment here in this set. Solid damage off from Smoke. Ends up cornering himself with the smoke port. And there's the clone again. Big overhead, but no follow-up. That follow-up off the Sub-Zero back 2 is a little rough, though. You do gotta really sprint up to get that. It's a quick little run window you gotta hit. The throw into the clone, cleanly done. Able to recover in time, though, so no full combo here for Nicatene. Little trade here. These mids coming out from Ciphen Wolf. There's the EX clone. Tries to run up and throw him again. And this time a challenging string. He's got full meter as well. Now, of course, he did not win the first round with Smoke this time around, so he may be looking to hang on to those resources. Uses the low overhead string. Takes the round. Full stick of butter here for Smoke as well. All right, the clone's sitting there. Now you do have to... Oh, and there we go. Nice clone. And unfortunate drop there from Nicatene. The string whiffing on the second hit. Not going to be able to finalize his damage here. Plus frames off of that EX Smoke Bomb. Overhead connects. Oh, okay, not even in the corner. I wonder how Tremor got out of that then. It must have just been a wonky, like, spacing thing or something. Because we saw in game 1, overhead into Smoke Bomb did not work, but here, Ciphen Wolf has been able to make it happen twice now on other characters. It could be a Tremor exclusive. I'd like that as a Tremor player myself. The low into the Smoke Bomb will connect. Nicatene in big trouble here. I don't know if he's quite dead from this, but he's going to be put in a chip situation, and there it is. The teleport will do it. Smoke Bomb as well. Uppercut. Wow, this is a clean little combo at the end there, but does drop the spear. Maybe going for the brutality there, but not going to make it happen. And that is going to be Ciphen Wolf now up 3-0, I believe. He defeated Melina. Or, I'm sorry, he defeated Blue Kang. He defeated Tremor, and now he has defeated Sub-Zero. We're going to go back to Raiden. Not back to Raiden. Starting with Raiden here. So, Nicatene kind of going through the cycles here, trying to find a character that can stand its ground against Triborg. And Triborg, definitely one of the more devastating characters in this game. It seems like all 3 of the variations were actually a lot of fun to play, or all 4, I should say, with Cyber Sub-Zero in there as well. But I think Smoke, toward the end, was the one that you saw the most of. Really, really powerful character here. Nice little opening here for Ciphen Wolf. Solid damage in the corner, 33%. Catches him with the forward 4, using the smoke port to keep it evasive as well. Here's some damage, though, from Nicatene. EX Shocker goes for the restand as well. Ooh, tried to catch him with that back 1. There's a little trade, though. You see Nicatene no longer going for jump overs after the poke connections as well. That's going to be really important because we saw Ciphen not taking the bait. Okay, low. Oh, teleporting in place. Goes for an uppercut. Just trying to catch him. Teleports around. There's the holographic interactable. Oh, the electric fly not going to catch. Teleports himself right into danger here now, though. Ciphen Wolf with a restand. Will get the jump in. Here's the smoke port. Doesn't have enough gravity, though, to finish. Nicatene in a bit of trouble here. Doesn't have the meter to get out, and the smoke port through the big boot. That big boot is plus on block, so I like what Nicatene's going for, but just the evasiveness of those smoke ports meant that Ciphen Wolf didn't actually have to deal with it and instead was punishing. Here we go. That's the overhead. Nice connection here for Nicatene. Catches him again off the restand into another overhead. This is a solid start here for Nicatene. Uses the displacer port to get around, throws him straight back into the corner. Ciphen Wolf hanging on to all of that meter, likely going to save it for a rainy day like round 3 if we get that far. Nicatene, though, trying to make the distance here. Fireball. Not a lot of life left here, and the throw is going to connect. Nicatene on the board here. Had to spend some meter to do it, though, so as we go into this final round, Ciphen Wolf has a pretty big meter advantage. Will he be able to put it to work? All right, there's the jump in after the spear. Goes for the throw string off that forward 4 lunging knee. There's a big jump in from Nicatene. Finds the plus frames. Low connects. Doesn't commit, though. And now Ciphen Wolf going to hit him with it again. That teleport string can basically decide to put you in the corner whenever he wants. Because he doesn't have to do the whole thing if he's already got you cornered. And big damage here. Plus frames. Keeps on chipping away at him. One more hit might do it. And there it is with the EX teleport again. Smoke bomb is good, but does not go for a brutal. And here we go. Game 5. Nicatene having to find a different answer here. Raiden. Is Raiden going to go away? Raiden looked like he put up a good fight with that restand set up there in the corner. But Nicatene now going to be busting out Scorpion, it looks like. We got Hellfire, so we could see some cancels here from this character. That is the thing about Smoke. Smoke does not have any cancels to take advantage of. And in this game, the characters with run cancelable stuff, they can be extremely oppressive with those run cancels. You never really know if they're going to back out, if they're going to finish the string. They're quickly dashing through the startup frames of those sort of chargeable moves that they can dash cancel. It's great stuff. Oh, no, this is, oh, no, Hellfire is the right one. We got Ninjutsu and, what is the other one? Inferno, I think, with the demons. So this is the one. Interesting to see him just activate the burn, the dot right away, though. And here, activating it yet again. Don't get close to him. Although Tribord doesn't necessarily have a big reason to do so. Oh, teleport doesn't connect. Interesting. Maybe he held down for the cancel. And there's the fire restand. Not quite quick enough to get the punish or the follow-up there, though. You got to be real quick with that. It's a little window. Here's the spear. Ciphen Wolf goes for the overhead into the EX. It's plus, though, so that knee not being respected. Now, Nicatene does have full meter. Looks like he's going to try to hang on to it here. He's real close to death here. Chip out situation could be happening. The plus frames into that forward 4 do mean Ciphen Wolf on set point here.
Round 2, fight.
All right, activates the Hellfire again here just in the raw. It is getting a little damage here now that they're this close, though. And the EX teleport will connect. Here's some damage for Nicatene. Okay, activates the fire. But gets caught immediately after. That's going to spend the rest of that meter. Beautiful Hellfire to interrupt the forward 4 slide, though. And now Nicatene trying to get some damage going. Goes for the overhead to try to catch him. There's the cancel off that overhead into a throw, though. Immediately keeping the pressure going. Oh, teleports out. Goes for the plus frame. Jump in, but nope. Ciphen Wolf has been on point with sort of dealing with you take to the skies. He's ready. That time he didn't get the anti-air, but he immediately had the punish when you landed. Overhead connects. That's big. He's got full meter as well. Will he spend any of it? Plus frames off that. There's the EX teleport, though. And Ciphen Wolf smartly hangs on to that meter. That might have been, like, if you break there, there's still a chance. One more hit, one more stray spear. And Nicatene's on the board here. All right, standing 4. Nobody's home. Teleport. Oh, and that's a big whiff. I wasn't able to recover quick enough to get any sort of punish going. Overhead. I like the use of these smoke ports here. This is going to be a bit of a mid-screen combo, but not a ton of corner carry from Smoke. There is a good amount, but he just wasn't able to go all the way to the side there on that one. I believe he could have maybe done one of the throw strings to get some distance, but you kind of throw him away from you in that process as well. Goes for the Hellfire. Nobody was home, though. Interrupting that last hit of the string with those pokes here. Oh, interrupting the string again. You see Nicatene sort of swinging for the fences here. He's about to get break, though, so he may be able to get out of this. Doesn't quite have the break. Is he going to get the chance now? He's basically a throwaway from death, and I believe he got an amplified move interrupted there at the end, so unfortunately, that is going to do it. Ciphen Wolf takes it 5-0 clean. Very nicely done.